beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now without further ado, let's jump on into the video. Hi guys, today we are recreating the look of one of my favorite Squishmallows, and that is Karina the Cat. But not just Karina, it's the Twizzler Karina. They have multiple versions of her apparently because there is an original that has a backstory. This one just smells like Twizzlers, no backstory, but I can look it up online, so it's all good. But I love it because smells so divine. And also I just think she's super adorable. So we're going to recreate her look today. Well, I already kind of did so, but you're gonna see me recreate it, and you guys are gonna be the judge of whether or not I did a good job on her look today. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. Alright guys, I apologize if I'm a little bit orange today. I tried to attempt self-tanner last night, and it went disastrous. So I'm a little orange. I tried to get rid of most of it, but I can definitely tell it's still there. So bear with me. We're gonna trust the process. Hopefully the look comes out, even though I kind of look like a pumpkin right now. We're just gonna power through it, okay? So I'm gonna start off with an eye primer, of course, and I'm gonna use my Fenty eye primer to do so. So let me go grab that. I'm actually almost out of this one, but this is the Pro Filter from Fenty, and I have a few other eye primers on deck right now that I'm testing out, and one new one that I haven't even put on my eyes yet. Super excited about. You'll be seeing a video with it here very soon, but because I haven't used it before, I didn't want to potentially mess up this look in case the eye primer doesn't work with me. But I know this one does me justice, so I figured it'd be better safe than sorry. I hope I'm close enough to you guys. Let's see if I can get a little closer so you can really see what I'm doing today, because we are going to do a little bit more of a fun look today than my last one, at least. Last video I filmed was more of a simple look, but this one we're gonna do a cut crease, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, back to the basics on this channel. I used to always do cut creases, and I mean, I probably will continue to do them on here for, you know, ever. So I figured let's go to something I am comfortable with, even though I actually have not done a cut crease in a little while now. So we'll see if I still got the magic touch. But now that the eye primer's on, let's go into the eyeshadows I am going to be using today. Attempting to find a clean brush is very challenging when you haven't washed your brushes, and let's not talk about how long. Thank goodness for brush quick changers. I swear they are my best friend. I don't like washing my brushes, so no, is this the most sanitary way to do this? Absolutely not. But it gets the job done. So I'm gonna take this brush, which is slightly more clean than it was. This is an AOA Studio E126 brush, and this is from Shop Miss A. It just looks like this. It's a nice big fluffy blending brush. So what shadow should I start off with? I actually already know, but we're gonna pop in the cat real quick so that way we can get a little reference and see what shade would look good for her. I've already done all the math, but you can see if you agree with me or not. So I think that she's got a lot of red and a little bit of baby pink in there, right? Nice bright, bold red and pink, but not like a hot pink and not like a dark red. It's a very orangey red and a very mellow tone, almost millennial pink. You know, it's a very light baby pink. However, the two shades I went with, I think are gonna work as best as I can. So the shades that I went with for the mattes, let's go over them. They're both gonna be from Sample Beauty, and I'm gonna start with the shade Piglet, which is this pink that I think matches her ear and her heart eye quite nicely. And then I'm also going to go in with Cardinal after that to deepen up the look, and this I think is going to represent the red from the Twizzlers in her. And then for the lid, I'm going to go with JD Glow Sen from the Galaxy collection. I just think it's going to go well with the pink that we chose for the crease. This pink matte is going to be more of our transition shade for today's look, so I want to round it out with putting that on the lid. So let's go ahead and do that now. So again, I'm just picking up Piglet on this brush, and we're going to pop that in the crease. I feel like this pink is a lot more vibrant in the pan than it is on my actual eye. I mean, it is very pink, as you can see, but it does have more of a cool tone base like our Squishmallow today also has, so I think it is fitting. But again, I haven't done a cut crease shape in a while, guys, so we'll see. Let's trust the process, right? We'll see how rusty Raven really is at filming and also at blending. But I would love to know, how are you guys doing today? Today was kind of dreary, but I did go shopping with my sister. We found some more Squishmallows, which I was super excited about. I went to the mall, we went to Claire's, Books A Million had them. Hot Topic even has them now. Super cool. We also went to Walmart, and that is where I found the Squishmallow that my sister actually bought me for Valentine's Day, and I'm super excited. She's super cute. You'll be seeing a look with her probably super soon. So I love these things. They just make me feel like a child again. Let me know, do you guys like the Squishmallows? Are you guys into it? Is it not your thing? Are you collecting them? I think I'm starting a collection. It started with 1, now I have 12. Is it 12 or is it 11? I have no idea at this point, but it's just gonna keep growing from here, I already know. So, you know, it is what it is. It makes me happy, you know, it's the small things in life, right? And I'm just gonna build this pink up a little bit more. I honestly enjoy these Sample Beauty singles more than I thought I was going to. I read the reviews after I bought them. I don't do that usually. I'm usually better about that. But I was like, oh my gosh, they're on sale, and they were like $1.25 a shade, and I don't know. I rushed so that way they didn't sell out. And afterwards I read reviews and people weren't liking them very much. And I was like, oh no, did I make a bad purchase? Because I bought quite a few of them because I don't have a lot of matte singles. I have a lot of special shimmer singles, but not so many mattes. And I wanted to add more so I could do more custom palettes and things, because as much as I love everything glitzy shiny, I think a look is balanced when there's a matte, at least 1 or 2. So, you know, I wanted more mattes to add to my singles, and I'm not mad at these at all. I was worried, I was skeptical, because some people were having patchy problems and just sounded like a nightmare, honestly, from reading reviews, but mine worked really well, at least I think so. I don't seem to have a hard time blending them out or, you know, working with them. I don't know. So let me know, have you guys tried Sample Beauty? Do you enjoy their mattes, or, you know, am I the only one out there who's enjoying this? I don't really care if I am, because they get the job done and I'm happy to have them, but I just thought that was interesting. Now that I have it blended to the way I think I like it, I'm gonna go in with the red now. To apply that red shadow, I'm just going to take this on my Doe Color number 9 brush. Again, it's not clean, but I brushed it off, so it'll do. I'm just going to apply this in the outer portion of our crease and a little bit onto the lid, like so. And again, I think it's a very poppy red. It looks very fitting for Twizzlers. Kind of reminds me of my hair. I actually use this shadow so much on my lower lash line. Like I said, I was doing more simplistic looks. If you saw my last video, you know what I'm talking about. But I was doing more simplistic looks the last few months, right? And this is one I have been using consistently. Like, I just think it matches my hair really, really well. So I'm just gonna pack that shade on quite well. And then once I'm done packing, we'll go back with another brush and blend it out. I think I'm gonna use the same brush we started with to blend it, just so it can blend into the pink nicely. I think that's about as much as I want packed on. If it's not enough, I can always go back and add more, but I am going to go back to that same brush that we used for the pink and just blend out the edges. If you guys do collect Squishmallows, let me know which is your favorite that you own currently, which one's on your wish list. Well, you might have a few on your wish list. What's the top one on your wish list? Because I know I have quite the wish list already, and I'm just so hooked on them. I don't know, man. They really just make me feel like I'm small again, and I just feel happy for once, you know? It's nice to find those little parts of life that bring you bliss, like, especially when they're not too expensive, which I have been able to find them at pretty good prices at Walmart and Target. You know, CVS, Five Below even has them, Walgreens. There's quite a few places that have them for not so much money. I do know the mall was a little pricier than most of the places I just mentioned, but I will say out of all the stores in my mall that did have them, Books A Million had the best prices. I almost bought this giant snail, super duper cute. If I can remember, I'll pop in a picture of him. Adorable. But he didn't have his tag on him, and I'm one of those people who really likes to keep my tags on them, especially because they come with backstories and little birthdays and names, you know. It's cute to have that. I think it's nice to have it, you know. I could look it up, of course, but I think it's nice to have it on the actual plushie, you know. So I just ended up not getting him because for me that is kind of a selling point. I don't know. All right, now that we have it all blended out, I'm going to now cut my crease, and I'm going to do so with, you guessed it, NYX glitter primer. I always cut my creases with this. I think it makes the process a lot easier and quicker, so that's what I'm going to do, but let me go grab a brush for that. This is the brush I'm going to use today. This is a doe color. Well, the name has been worn off of this brush. Clearly, I love it. I use it all the time. It's just like a flat tip concealer brush, honestly. Any brush will really do as long as it's, you know, shaped for your eye and can cut a crease. You've probably done a cut crease or at least seen somebody do them before. Flat brushes are your best friend. I just like to apply a little bit of the NYX glitter primer on the back of my hand and then I go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed this series I'm starting. I think it's going to be super fun so that I can show off all of my Squishmallows to you, but also do some looks inspired by them. I think that's a great idea. Honestly, I did think of it myself. I'm sure I'm probably not the only one who's ever done this idea, but it was an original idea, so I don't know. If you have seen somebody else do this kind of video though, let me know because I'd like to give them credit. I just haven't seen anyone do it. I didn't get the idea from anyone. I just thought, hey, these are really cute and have really cute color schemes, and I like to coordinate my outfits and makeup looks to anything that I'm obsessed with in the moment, so it was fitting for me. Alright, like I said, it's been a minute since I cut my crease, but hopefully that was good enough. But we'll find out once I put the shimmer on, am I right? And to pop that shimmer all over my lid, I'm just going to take my Sigma E54 medium sweeper brush. I love this brush for packing on shimmer. It is amazing. And again, we're just going to go in with the shade Sin from JD Glow. And now I'm just going to sweep this all over my lid, wherever the glitter primer we put down is. And I think this is such a beautiful shade, and I think it's going to work really well with Karina, because, you know, she's got that pop of pink, and it's a light pink. This is a light pink. I do think the crease work is a little darker than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. This is lightening it up and I'm enjoying this. Alright, now that we have the shimmer all over the lid, I am going to pack on that pink just a little bit more. I'm gonna go between the pink and the red actually, and just in that outer corner try and, you know, make these three shades coexist nicely. Until it looks something like that. I think that is super duper cute. Now I'm going to do the lower lash line. Now for the outer portion of my lower lash line, I am going to go back in with the shade Carnival, the red matte that we used earlier. And I'm going to finish it up in the inner corner with the pink matte Piglet. And then I'm going to add a special inner corner highlight. So just taking that same brush we packed on the red with from earlier, we're going to go in with the red for the outer portion of the lower lash line. And this is usually when I get shadow in my eye. Yep, the burning is here. Now I like how that's looking, so let's add that pink to the inner portion. Alright, now I'm liking the lower lash line, but like I said, we gotta add that special inner corner highlight because I have just the right shade for it. I'm actually gonna use a highlighter. It is my Becca highlighter in the shade Pearl, and the reason I'm using Pearl is because it is, if I can open it, an icy white pearlescent shade. I think it'll be perfect because Karina does have white in her. So we are going to pop that in the inner corner right now. And to do so, I'm just going to take it on this double-ended brush from Dose of Colors. I love these brushes. I have said it before. I'll say it again. If they were to make them, not just in their palettes, because I believe you can only get them with their palettes, I would buy them because they're perfect for not only the inner corner highlight, but also this side works really well and really nicely for the brow bone. So now we're just going to pop that in the inner corner like so, until it looks something like that, and I think it looks beautiful. So now I'm going to finish up the other eye, throw in a waterliner, add mascara, and we also have some more face products to put on, so I'll meet you back when I'm done with those things. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the lashes before I went any further with this look. However, I did add my KVD Pigment Bubblegum Stick to my waterline. I also added my Milani mascara to my upper lashes and my Rockstar Cosmetics mascara to my bottom lashes. So now I can show you the eyelashes that I'm super excited to be putting on. They are from Geek Chic Cosmetics. You guys have seen them on my channel before. They are in the style Eraserhead. I have the parts that don't fit clipped off in there, but they are a beautiful black and red pair of eyelashes, and I am just obsessed with them. But I think they're especially fitting for today's look, considering our Squishmallow does have the red in her, so we are going to pop these on really quickly, but I'm going to do that off camera so that way we don't waste time. And then we'll come back to finish up the face, and then I will pop on my outfit, and we'll see how well I did recreating this Squishmallow's look. Alright, now that my lashes are on and beautiful as they are, we can go into our face products. And I do have blush and highlighter to play with for you guys today. So for the blush, I am actually going to mix this palette with this palette. In the shades I'm going to mix are from the Fairy Blush palette from Likely Makeup. We're going to use the shade Rose Quartz, this nice bright bubblegum pink. And we're going to mix it with the shade from this Blink Cosmetics Glow Getter palette. And the shade is Accomplished, which is a more nude pink. So I think it will calm it down a bit. Because I don't want my cheeks to be too bam in your face, but I do want them to be pink enough, if that makes sense. So we're going to start with the Blink Cosmetics palette, and we're going to slowly but surely add some of the Likely Makeup Rose Quartz. And I'm just going to use this blush brush from Elena Barro, and we're going to pop it on my face. Okay, so let me grab my mirror, make a mess as I usually do, and dip into this beautiful pink shade. I'm gonna tap it off because I can't remember how pigmented this palette is, but if I remember correctly, it does pack quite a punch. So now I'm going to apply that where I normally would apply blush, which is gonna be up here on my cheekbones. This is a really nice color on its own, honestly. Now we're gonna add a little bit of the Likely Makeup pink. As you can see, my brush becomes very pink, so we're gonna tap that off vigorously and go to town. Just kind of stamping that where I placed the first blush down, and we're gonna kind of just blend between the two until I get an opacity that I like. Now that I feel like my cheek has become the most pink thing in my room, which is saying a lot because I have a lot of pink things, I'm going to try and blend it out with a bigger, fluffier blending brush. Like this one. This is just a powder brush. I'm not sure where it's from. Let's see. It's from Baddington. I really enjoy this brush. I feel like it blends out very nicely into the skin, so whenever I overdo something, I always use this brush. I feel like it's kind of a lifesaver. I definitely think mixing the two pinks was a good idea, so that way it's not too pink, but it's definitely still very pink. Alright, so I like how that's looking. I'm going to do the exact same thing to this cheek, and I'm also going to do it to my nose because I love a blushed nose, and then I'm going to come back and pick a lip with you because I have quite a few lip options and I'm not really sure which one will go best with today's look, so we're gonna do it together. Alright, now that my face is all blushed and pink, we can go in with our highlighter, which is also going to be a pink shade, but it's going to be an icy pink shade, and it's going to be from ColourPop. It is one of their Super Shocks. This is in the shade Candy Floss. I absolutely love this highlighter. It's one of my favorite pink toned highlighters, if not my favorite, that I have in my entire collection, which I do have quite a few pink based highlighters because I think pink on the face looks so nice on me. At least it's very flattering, and so I have a lot of them, but this one is just top tier. If you can get your hands on it, which I know it's usually sold out, which is a bummer. It took me months for it to come back in stock and be able to actually purchase it, so I know it's not that easy to get your hands on, but if you can, I highly recommend it. Now I'm just going to use this highlighter brush. This is from AOA Studios. This is an F19 brush. And I'm just going to apply the highlighter where I would normally apply highlight, so all over the face. Not entirely. I wish I could just drench my whole body in it, but actually we're going to use it on the high points of the cheekbones right here, and a little goes a long way with this. But I also like an intense highlight, so it doesn't really bother me. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, so then I'm going to apply this beautiful highlight to the nose, my Cupid's bow, my chin, the other high point of my cheek, and that is gonna be it. So let's do the nose real quick. I swear I love this highlighter so much. It is beautiful. I also did go ahead and use that Becca highlighter on my brow bone highlight, if you're wondering if you can even see it. You probably can because it's quite reflective. I think it's very pretty. That's also a beautiful highlighter, but you know, it's not pink, and I don't have a pink one from Becca, and now they're not in business. I know you can still buy them on, I think, Smashbox, but I'm not, you know, I'm not that invested in Becca to buy them. I actually only have that highlighter because my friend gave it to me. It does have a lot of pan hit. She did that, not me, but she used to love that thing. Anyway, at one point she was like, do you want this? I was like, yeah, why not? It's a pretty highlighter, no doubt, but just not something I absolutely need, and I don't feel like I need all the shades. ColourPop, on the other hand, their Super Shock highlighters are just to die for. I love them so much. I only have 3, but All three of them are beautiful. But I will say this one has become closely tied with Flexitarian from ColourPop, which, if you guys knew, was my original favorite Super Shock from them. But this one is honestly maybe even better. I honestly can't decide between the two. I think they're both just godly glows. If you ask me, that is how I would describe them. Just beautiful. And now, just so they're blended, I like to go back over with that fluffy powder brush, just make sure it's really in my skin. I'm probably gonna add a few more fake freckles since I did kind of cover them up with all this blush and highlights. I'm probably gonna do that off camera though, and then we will come back once I have like an outfit and everything. But before we do that, let's go ahead and pick out a lip color. So the 4 lip colors I'm torn between are my Dose of Colors. This is the Minnie Mouse collection, and this is in the shade Ladies First. It's a very beautiful, almost bubblegum pink. I will swatch it for you guys. It's like a nude bubblegum, if I had to describe it. I think it's really beautiful, and I think it would go well with Karina, but I'm not positive because I also have these 3 other shades that I think would go well with her look too. So let's see. We have this one from MAC. This is in the shade Sweet Sakura, and this is like a bright poppy red orange, kind of like Twizzlers, kind of like my hair. Super cute. Don't know why I don't wear this more often, honestly, because it's got more of a sheer base to it, which I honestly really enjoy because I think it's easier to wear, because when you're going out, you know, it might wear off a little bit, and if you have a matte lip on, it can be a little patchy and obvious, but with a sheer lip like this, it's gonna blend off fairly seamlessly. So I really do like the consistency of this lipstick, and I don't know why I don't use it more often, but as you can tell from the tube, I haven't really used much of it at all. So I might use this one today. I think it would also go very well with her look, but I'm just not sure because we still have 2 more. So the third one that I'm thinking of is this NYX one. This is more of a true bubblegum pink, and this is in the shade Respect the Pink. So this is more of your standard liquid lipstick. It is a matte finish, I believe, and it's just very pink. I mean, there's really not a lot of times I would use a pink this pink on my lips. However, this look would be one of those times. So I feel like if I'm gonna use this, today could be a good reason to do so, because I haven't used it much. Also, the same goes with this one, because I don't really love poppy red orange lipsticks. I thought this was gonna be more orange when I bought it. This is from Colored Rain, and this is in the shade Electric Rain. From the photos on their website, was kind of thinking it was gonna be more orange, but it does lean more red, which again would be great for this look. But I don't use it often because of that, so it's also a good reason to use this one. And I feel like that is like literally the perfect Twizzler color. So if I'm gonna go off the Twizzler part of the cat, I feel like this would be a perfect shade, or the Sweet Sakura would be a perfect shade. But if I'm going off the pink in the Squishmallow, then the other 2 shades would work better. I really can't decide, guys. Okay, comment down below which one you think would go best with this look as it's going right now. Let's see if we have the same idea, because now I'm going to pick the one I'm actually going to wear today. You know what? I'm going to play it safe just because I know the outfit I picked out, and I feel like this one will do the best overall. So I am going to go with the Dose of Colors Ladies First from the Minnie Mouse collection. So now I'm going to apply this off camera super duper quickly. I just don't want to waste our time, and I already wasted time chatting about which color I was going to use. So you've seen people put on lipstick before, right? I don't think I have to do it today. I know I've done it in other videos, so if you want to see an application of lipstick, it's not this video, but I have tons more videos to check out, so go ahead and do that. Alright, now that my lipstick is on and all of the other makeup is on and done, I can go ahead and change my outfit for you guys and go for the look of Karina the Cat. Let's see how well I do. In a 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, this is the final look. I have my earrings in to match her ears. I have my scrunchie in to also match her pink ear. I have my red top on to match her Twizzler packaging. I have the pink jacket on, again, to match the pink. Then I also have on this white tennis skirt, and I also have my white knee-high socks on. I hope you can see that. And to tie it all together, I have my pink platform booties on that desperately need to be washed. Do you guys think I did a good job pairing my look to Karina's look, or do you think I flopped? Let me know what you think. Was it a bop? Was it a flop? Alright guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what y'all think about it. I personally think it came out super duper cute, but I would would love to know your opinion. Also, let me know what your favorite Squishmallow is, or if there's one on your wish list. I know I already asked that earlier on in the video, but I really just want to talk about Squishmallows with you guys. So please leave me all the Squishmallow comments below. And if you're excited for this new series, definitely leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell notification so you can see my future uploads and when I do another Squishmallow look, because believe me, more are coming soon. I'm too obsessed with them to not base my looks all around them. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, I thank you very much for sticking around, but I hope that you have a wonderful day and stay beautiful. Mwah.